Hey guys, this is my first video of 2016 and it's a pretty useful one if you have a large phone with smallish hands. It's an Xposed module, so you will need the Xposed framework installed, and it's called Niwatori one-handed mode. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name too much. It's very similar to the reachability feature you find on iOS devices, and I actually have mine set up with Gravity Box, so the shortcuts are linked to the navigation keys on long press, and I can show you this right now. So you can see that I can't reach the back button at the top of the screen with my thumb. Now, yes, I do have a back button at the bottom left, but just for the sake of argument, I can long press my back button and boom, everything shrinks down smoothly, and now I can easily hit that button that was previously out of reach. And you can just see how smooth and easy this actually works. You can press the space where it kind of shrinks down and it will go back to full screen, or you can just use your shortcut again and it'll go back to full screen. Now, the module does give you a few options in terms of one-handed mode, which we'll go through, but you can see that it does come with widgets. Now, widgets are useful, of course, but if you want to use this in other applications, you will have to use shortcuts. Like I have mine linked to my navigation keys, so I can pretty much go into any app. I can dive into Twitter, for example, and if I can't reach my notifications, I can use the shortcut, you can see, and now I can easily reach the notifications with one hand. So yeah, if you want to use this properly, I would suggest using it for shortcuts. Now, in terms of the other options this module gives you, you've seen the slide down feature, which is the one I've shown you up to this point, but you can still struggle to reach the right hand side of your display. So if that's the case, you can use small screen, which actually shrinks your screen down to a corner. Yes, you can change that size in the options if you'd like to. I have this set to my long press on recent, so if I do that, you can see the entire app shrinks to a corner of the display. I can very easily hit all the options here, the menu key and all that sort of stuff. If you're in a situation where you can only use one hand, this is going to be very useful. If you're using your right hand, you can double tap the space next to it and it switches size, and pressing the gap again will resize it into the full screen. If you want even more freedom, you can actually use Moveable Screen, which is the third widget we have here. If we press it, you can see a green border encompasses the screen, and you can actually move the entire screen all the way around. So this gives you complete freedom of the entire screen, which is kind of cool. I actually don't use this on the soft keys, so I can't show you it in an application, but you get the point on how it works. Now, one thing you've probably noticed is you can't move your status bar with any of these modes. Even the movable screen here, you can see that if I try and move it down to reach my quick settings or my notifications, I can't do that. You can see it just kind of, it doesn't give you the option. So there is a fourth option here, which will expand your notifications into the corner of your display. You can see it right there. You can see I have no notifications at the moment, but I can reach my quick settings as well. And again, if you tap outside of it, you will expand those. But you do have an option here if you want to reach your to reach your quick settings and your notifications. And again, you can link that shortcut to your navigation keys if you have something like Gravity Box or anything like that. So yeah, this is really useful, guys. It's worked fantastically well for me. If you're in a situation where you have to use your device one-handed, this is really going to help you. And yeah, it works very similar to the reachability mode on iOS, but even more options, so it's awesome. And yeah, it works very smoothly. I've had no issues with kind of forced closing or anything like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace out.